5 YouTube videos that can get you real estate clients right now. All right, this one's fun. Let's get into it. Okay, the very first thing, if you have not started a YouTube video channel, or if you have, totally fine. What I want you to do when you make these 5, I want you to launch them all at once. So right off the bat, I'm giving you a killer strategy that I use for brand new channels or if we want to reboost the channel. So if it's been a while, or if you're making content once a week, that's fine. What I want you to do is create all 5 of these and then launch. I recently did this with a person that I coach, and we had massive success on his channel. So want you, even if you have a channel, do these 5, but this is the little tip and trick. Launch them all together. So take the time, film them out. If it takes you a week to do it, even a week and a half too, but launch them together, okay? And anytime you're starting a new channel for YouTube, you want to launch with 5 videos at once, not just one, okay? It has a chance, so if someone's seen a video they like, they go on to watch the next one, and the next one either take action or they will subscribe at a much higher rate. This is a great tip that you need to know. It is really powerful. Okay, so let's dive in. So the very first video that I want you to make, it's a good timing video for right now. I love it. Very powerful. Should you buy a home right now or wait? Okay, this is going to help a buyer make a decision, not just watch the market, right? Which is what we want. So we're going to talk about what happens if the rate drops and more buyers jump back in. What happens if prices keep rising, right? That's the thing you can talk about. Why waiting can help some buyers but hurt others. Payment examples at different price points you can go into. The difference between bad market and bad strategy. So these are things that you can definitely talk about. Some useful tips for this one. You can use a real monthly payment example. Go into that, break it down. Say who should buy now and who should wait. So go into a little bit more detail of that. Include the local inventory, right, for your area that's current and price trends. And give a simple 3-step buyer game plan. Now, you can also at the end comment plan, and I'll help you figure out if buying makes sense for you right now. So that can be your call to action. Okay, so that's a very first video I want you to make, but remember, I want you to batch these all up and launch them all at once. And if you want a particular time where it can be the most effective, I like a Wednesday if you're going to do this, somewhere between, I'd say 9 o'clock and noon would be pretty solid times. You can't go wrong with noon on a Wednesday for this, but you can go a little earlier if you want. Okay, if you want to try to get the longer hours of that day. Okay, guys, if you love these tips, I'm giving you my best stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Put a comment below. I love sharing these. They're really powerful. Make sure you jump in my free coaching. There's a link in the description and up top. And then get in my paid coaching. It's really a great ROI potential for you. I mean, if you do the stuff that I'm asking you to do, you're going to crush it. If you don't, well, that's on you, right? But join in that. This stuff will really help because I'm going to give you things that you need. Just reach out to me and we'll set up a plan where you can, once you have this YouTube channel going, we'll get stuff every week, as much as daily of what you need to be making content right now. Okay, number 2. Thanks for watching. This is so fun. All right. 5 mistakes that home sellers are making right now. Okay? Because the best angle is you want to make the seller feel like if they're not doing these, this is going to do them if they do this, is going to help save them money, right? So you don't want to make these mistakes that are going to cost them money. So talk about, first thing is pricing based on emotion instead of data. We all know this. We all typically we want the most for us. It's our home. We've done this, right? But we've got to actually show what the data is showing in that area, right? Because we don't want them selling other people's homes. Or we're having to do a price adjustment after a few weeks because we're way off, right? We want to go over that. Not preparing the home for before a listing. I remember going through and saying, oh, okay, 3 items on this, no more. It was very cluttered, had to remove a lot of stuff just so that, right, take down some pictures, do some things, prepping it to just to make sure we get a lot of offers right when we launch. Bad photos or weak marketing, right? We've got to make that huge push. You're going to talk about that. Ignoring buyer feedback, waiting too long to adjust the strategy. That's another one, right? These are good things that you can talk about in this video. Give real examples. These are helpful tips of home sitting for too long, right? We want to emphasize that. Explain how those first few days are so critical, right? Man, I think that first weekend is it's huge. If it's everything's on point, that's when you're gonna get all those offers in. But if it goes like past that 7 to 10 days, okay, that starts to change that listing and how people perceive it. Show what buyers notice immediately. Talk about pricing ahead of the market, not behind it. I remember when I had my mother-in-law and her sister had inherited a home because their mom had passed away, and the sister-in-law wanted to, get top dog. So every month she was reducing it, but the problem was that it was still always overpriced each month. So it went on for like 6, 7 months of this where she's trying to get the most. Finally, she right adjusted to being ahead of the market. It finally got sold, but it cost her so much money by not doing that out of the gate, right? So I remember that. And then you can also say for your call to action on it, you can say, hey, comment seller, and I'll send you my seller's success checklist, right? It's a great call to action for that particular video. Okay, number 3. These are really good ones. I have poured over all of these to make sure that they're great, and I watch so much content. So if you're moving to your city, so you could say moving to Gilbert or wherever you're at, Newport Beach or Austin or whatever, right? Miami. Watch this before you move. Okay, so best angle is this is kind of where you're being the local guide, not just the agent, right? So best areas for different lifestyles. So we're giving, them that good guide of these different areas, the commute times. Man, I remember when I used to work in downtown LA. It was brutal. I would leave at like 4 a.m. to work in an attorney's office, right? I remember it, top floor. I was always scared of those earthquakes being up so high, but I had to leave so early that commute, right? It was brutal, even with the train that I took or if I drove a car. The cost of living, that can make a big difference. And on that one, I like to go over it, go over those bills. If you're there, just go through each one. It's so powerful, right? People like to know that one. And that itself can be its own video, by the way. Weather surprises, right? Let them know what's going on there. Schools, shoppings, restaurant, parks, even include dog parks, because if they're an animal lover, this will really connect. What locals wish they knew before moving. There's always these critical things that you have that knowledge that you're sharing. Now they're getting to know, like, and trust you for that area, right? And it's very powerful. Helpful tips, you can compare or show different neighborhoods. One thing, drive around it, show them it, right? Give them that point of view so they can feel like they're there and point out some things. Mention who each area is best for or where it's the best fit. Use map screenshots, driving footage, add relocation mistakes to avoid. Offer custom relocation plans. So here's a great call to action. Hey, if you're moving here, message me and I'll send you my relocation guide. People love getting knowledge on these. We all like to kind of study out that area before we're moving to. That's why we're jumping on it. And if you're giving them valuable information and they're getting to know, like, and trust you, and you're willing to send them that guide, they're going to reach out for it. Now we know we can stay in touch. We can follow up. We can really offer massive help for them and to give us a great chance. Okay, make sure you are liking and subscribing to the content. Post below if any of these are helpful, including that tip of launching them all at once, right? Number 4, how much house can you really afford, right? And then whatever the year is, okay? So if it's 2026, do it for that. If it's 2027, whatever it is when you're watching this, right? So best angle, break down the real payment, not just the purchase price. Talk about the mortgage payment, the taxes, the insurance, the HOAs, right? The utilities, repairs, down payment, and closing costs. Give them that information that will be very helpful for them. Show three price point starter, a move up, and a dream home. Give them some options. Explain why pre-approval matters. Talk about payment comfort versus lender approval. Mention hidden costs that buyers often forget. Recommend talking to a lender early and give them three options, right? Comment afford, and I'll send you a simple, affordable worksheet. This is a great CTA. So another one that you can use, powerful. Oh, I can't wait for you to make these videos and content, especially all together. It's going to be really powerful. All right, number 5, the truth about living in your city, right? The truth about living in Phoenix, the truth about living in LA or New York. What are the pros and cons? This is good because it's going to have an honest video that builds trust, and you can give your real feedback. So talk about what people love, what people complain about. Is there construction on the road or this? Cost of housing, traffic, weather, the schools, job market, lifestyle. So these are great things that you can talk about your city. There's pros and cons, and of course you can talk about the things that you're passionate about or you really just like as well, right? Helpful tips. Don't make it a sales pitch. Be real with them. Share real pros and cons. Say who should move there you think and who shouldn't. Compare it to other nearby cities. Add a B-roll of neighborhood shopping parks and traffics, or you can take some pictures, do something, you can mix it up, but give them your real opinion. And then if they're thinking about moving here, this could be a great call to action. I'll help you compare the areas and find the right fit. Okay. So reach out to me and put moving or whatever in the title. Now, I would say this, and this is a great thing. Taking action is going to give you opportunities. If you have not started your YouTube channel, I am telling you to do it. Absolutely. In this market, in the area, the age of AI, you have to do it. Don't be the 99% of the agents that don't. Be the 1% that does, and you will reap the rewards. And I'm giving you the 5 ones that you can start. Do it all at once so you can jumpstart. This is huge. Okay? Then get in. This is my CTA. Get in. The free one no matter what, but get in the paid so I can give you the next one. If you like these, I'll give you the next ones I want you to work on. But these will work. I have coached and I've seen it time and time again where this is just always working 24/7, year after year to be able to get you opportunities, clients, buyers, sellers, investors coming to you. But it's not going to do anything if you don't take action. So make it happen. Okay? I want you to win. I know you can. I know these work. And you will get better and better and as you improve upon this. All right? I really, really want you to win. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if this was valuable for you, comment below too. If you're going to take action, you're going to do it. You know, I'm in. Put that below. If you watch till the end, I really appreciate it. And make sure you check out the other content. The stuff is great. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.